they're actually shooting they're shooting the entire night, and so I guess they're gonna do like a little interview with everybody, like beforehand, and so I'll do that, and then I guess I'll play my set, and I play for an hour, and so they wanted me to send them a set list of like all the stuff that I was gonna do. But the headlining act, this guy named Rodney Brannigan, I guess the owners of the Nat Ballroom said whenever he plays there, they never have less than 400 people show up. And so I said, gosh, like that'd be awesome. But when I started to look at the event, I said, wow, he's starting at 11 p.m. and I'm starting at 6 p.m. So unless there's really a festival atmosphere there, I don't really know how many people are going to show up at 6 p.m. the day after Thanksgiving to hear some guy from Albuquerque that they've never heard of before. So, but we'll see. We're obviously making the trip, so should be fun. If nothing else, we'll get to play for the ghosts in the Nat Ballroom and hopefully evade them on the way back home. So now, so anyway, so You Were My Sunshine. This, I think the album came out. Did it come out in 2007? It may have come out in 2008. No, I think it was 2008. And it's just like one of those records that I really, really liked, and I have like those traditions, where I'm just like, okay, like, I have to brush my teeth with this toothbrush before I go out of town, because that always makes shows good for some reason, I don't think that any of them have any legitimacy whatsoever, but it just makes me feel a little bit better, and so this is one of those records that I at least have to listen to a couple of songs from. I actually got to meet the guy from Copeland, and it was like, I felt like, it was so funny, because I was like the guy going up to him saying, Aaron, like, I listened to your record and I watched the documentary while we were, recording new songs for my new record, and I was out in Austin, and da-da-da-da-da. And I think he was just kind of like, okay, cool, but he was a nice guy about it, he just said like, well, man, that's, that's awesome to hear, and probably the same way that, I would feel if somebody like came up to me and like, I was listening to this record when I was driving. Now there's nothing left to do. It's the same way that I would take to come out to, when I was going to college, I went to TCU out in Fort Worth. So it's like whenever I'm doing this, it's like, I've been doing this where I get on this particular exit and head out on I-40 since I was like 18 years old. I'm 28 now, so it's like 10 years later, I've probably done this at least 7 or 8 times, like each year since then. So I'm kind of familiar with this road. It's weird. It's like a weird mix of emotions whenever you like get on here, because it's like you always have to press reset and be like, where am I going? Like what am I doing? Because it's like it could be a short trip like this out to Amarillo, or if we were going to Lubbock, once we hit Santa Rosa, you go down, and or if you're going like straight through to Fort Worth or Dallas or something like that. And I feel like the character of the trip kind of takes on a different like personality each time, because this one's just like, it's a day trip, it's 3.5 hours. That's like, what you do with your parents when you're younger and you complain about it, but it's like, as adults, like hopefully it's like we're not, it's not like too awful. I'm gonna watch my speed too. Sorry, I tend to talk and then I get a little lead-footed too. Like, here's another thing. I'm going 100 miles an hour.
Nate, nice to meet you. Jeff. Nice to meet you, Jeff.
Josh. Yeah.
How's it going?
Good, man. Do we park? Hold on. Do we park right over here for?
Are you playing? Or?
Yeah. So.
Where's all your gear? Is it in the car?
Yeah, I just brought my guitar and some CDs. And
I wouldn't load it in the back.
Okay.
There's a back door here. We'll take a walk.
Okay, great. That's cool. Okay. Probably get out there. There's that.
I just want to move you from a toe zone to another toe zone.
Right. Exactly.
You guys.
I can't hear myself. Can you turn on my monitor? 5.
Wasn't it the
That's where the Star Wars section is.
It is?
I was wondering where the Star Wars section was.
Rodney Brannigan. Matt Jones.
Matt Jones, nice to meet you.
This is our technical director, slash camera operator, Sarah McCullum. This is
We love
another
you.
camera operator slash editor. How are you?
Doing
Matt. This is Lisa.
Hello.
She's with Rodney. This is,
All right, sorry.
Awkward handshake. There we go. Yes.
this is Miss Susan Gibson.
Hey, Matt.
How's
Nice
it going?
to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Yeah.
as well. I've heard a lot about you.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
So cool.
Oh,
Jan Potop.
Yes,
you know
indeed.
Janet.
How are you? Yes. Wanted to wait to let each other know it was okay to say. No, no.
This is Mike.
Give me a handshake as
He's a
well.
bit of a catch-all for us today.
Yeah.
Right on.
Now, we have food and sodas and stuff right over that direction.
Oh, where's the beer?
There's no beer here yet. We'll be getting that in a while.